Hello, everyone. Milk by Gold is just glistening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the morning energy reading. It's me, Chelsea. Welcome to the channel. I have somewhere I have to be at 11, so this might not be too long. But I didn't get on yesterday, so I wanted to get on today just to do at least a morning energy reading, and then to also kind of take a sneak peek in the week. I was actually thinking about doing another. These brows have to get done. I was actually thinking about doing another 10 days ahead reading. Um, that video got like a lot of views, and maybe it was because I was away. I don't know, but I'm gonna do a 10 days ahead. Okay, today later on once I get back from my event, and then I'm gonna do a short but a little bit more impactful weekly reading, and I'm gonna do it in the membership channel, and I'm gonna do it with the extra readings tab, the High Priestess, kind of just looking to any challenges that may arise this week so you can be ahead of it. Okay, if anything may come up, it may not, but I'm gonna do that for the membership tab. Okay, so we're gonna do a general 10-day spread to see what is coming. And we're going to take a look at that. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is live. Good morning. So I just wanted to come on here before I had to go, because I'm preparing now to the event that I have to go to, and do a morning energy reading now. All right. So I hope you guys have your coffee or your tea. I am slurping today. You know, this is so funny. I was watching yesterday was actually my extreme self-care day. I had to dial it back and just rest. Oh, me and my son both just couch potatoes yesterday. But I have found this guy on YouTube, on Instagram. You guys might know him. I don't know what his name is. Is it Logan or something? I don't know. But he's like the cucumber guy, where he be making all the little cucumber salads and the weird drinks and stuff. And I saw in the comment section, people were like, they were like, somebody said, it amazes me how you can figure out how to slurp rice, because he slurps everything. And I don't know. I was listening to him and I was like, it cracked me up because he slurped food, and I didn't understand how he slurped food, but it didn't bother me, honestly. I don't know why. It kind of, maybe because I slurp, but I was laughing because I thought about how so many people comment about my slurp, and I don't really notice it. I don't do it to be rude. I do it because my coffee is usually piping hot. Do you want to gulp piping hot coffee? So it just became a habit. Because I'm usually burning my tongue or burning the roof of my mouth, and I like it hot like that. So that's why I usually slurp. All right, so let's get into it. This is for today. What message does Aries need for today? Good morning, everyone. You like what you like, If we, look at that hair up there. If we all were the same, what a boring life this would be, And I don't think people why don't people appreciate that? We don't all drive the same car. We don't all like the same car. We don't all like the same clothes. We don't all talk the same. We don't, have the same dialects, languages, foods, cultures. But yet people will literally get upset when people are different from them. Oh my God, you have different views than me. I hate you. Oh my gosh, you like this. I hate you. Oh my gosh, you're weird. But then if we were all the same, how freaking boring would that be? It's crazy. I don't have any roof of the mouth skin either. Yeah, mine stays. I like I stay putting something in my mouth hot and not giving it enough time to cool off. All right. Because I was a little chunky little girl. When I was little, I was an eater. Okay. I cleaned my plate. All right, let's take a look here. This is for Aries. This is for today. Didn't miss any meals. This is why I work out a lot now. What's the energy here for today for Aries? What do they need to see? Regeneration. Ooh, right on cue. We got regeneration, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have new life. That's interesting. regeneration and new life. So the regeneration card is like the forming of, right before the breaking down, and then the regenerating before the new life. So that's really beautiful to see. Let's clarify this. Oh, I love all of you. Thank you so much for supporting me and watching my channel and just being here. Such a community. Thank you so much. All right, let's take a look here. This is for Aries today. What message do they need around the regeneration? Regeneration. What is this about for Aries? The Temperance. The Two of Cups. And the Justice. I like this. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Wow, the Ace of Cups. Someone's getting ready for some love or something that is very much in alignment with your soul, okay? And this is a new beginning. This is a new thing, a new journey that you're about to embark on that is going to be very good for you. With the Justice card, this is like something that you deserve, okay? Finally getting something that you deserve. It's fair, it's just, it's karma, it's good karma or karmic, however you want to say it. Tell me about the Temperance. Hangman just flew out. Tell me about the Temperance. The King of Cups. It's interesting. Every so often, I just go back over the tarot. If a card is calling to me, I'll just do like a deep dive on it. A deep dive on the card, right? Just researching, studying the card. I feel like in anything that you do, you always are constantly studying your craft because you get new things out of it. And today I sat with the King of Cups. And so now it's here. Now it's showing up. All right, let's read regeneration before I get into this spread. Let's see here with the regeneration is number 46. All right, and it says rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. Cover my face up a little bit. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or a loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful, growing in its place. This rebirth is a short step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. So, read the prosperity message here too. It says, what happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version, okay? A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from gods. Now is one of those times when out of seemingly loss and a failure comes remarkable abundance. And do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing rebirth. All right. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, and let's read the relationship message because this does look like a love thing. The world is based on connections and relationships, no matter what losses occurred in the past or even now. Death and endings are only illusions. There's life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radically radiating the regenerative, say that 3 times 5, life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. Woo! On a higher level, on a world level, I think about Mars and Cancer. Okay, so this is like one of the longest times Mars is going like has been in Cancer for, I don't know, a few years. I don't know when the last time it was, because Mars had moved into Cancer, I think around August to I want to say November is maybe when it transit out of it. And then it took a break and was in Leo, and things got a little lighter, got a little bit more less a little bit less more dense, I guess is the best way. And now Mars has moved back into Cancer until after April, around April timeframe. And Mars is not happy in Cancer. Okay. I think that's why we see it makes us very more emotionally reactive, sensitive to the things that we are seeing, which is not a bad thing. But people can, Mars is a planet of action. That's our planet, right? It's a planet of action mixed with that Cancer energy. We're acting off of raw emotions, okay? Raw emotions and feelings. And there could be good, positive things from that as well. But we can also see some things that look very painful and hurtful, especially when people are getting hurt around the world, right? And that could rev up things and call us to action to change some things. I did one of those peeling masks and it's all over me. Okay. Um, so Aries, I feel like, and I just brought that up because I feel like this could be a time right now where you are regenerating here through some sort of emotional calling or situation, whether it is maybe you had a rejection, okay? Maybe you were rejected in something, a job, a love, a relationship, maybe somebody passed, maybe somebody died. And this, a lot of times when someone dies, it's like a whole new version of yourself that's coming through, okay? So what this is saying right now is with the Temperance energy, not only be patient for yourself, but allow time for things to recalibrate, to balance out. Okay. And doing so, right? Feel what is happening around you. Be in tune with those feelings and emotions. Okay. It's gonna push you to go deep anyways, right? So you can kind of reevaluate your emotional self and what it is that you truly connect to on an emotional level. Whether this is a lover or something that you love to do, or just maybe your own intuition. Okay. The Two of Cups is showing here that this could definitely be a relationship forming. After a new you emerges in some way, shape, or form, there is a friendship, there is a relationship, there is a partnership, a business that comes through for you that you are greatly emotionally aligned to, that may be different than what you previously aligned to, okay? And could be very recent previously, right? You're about to go through some sort of regeneration process that's going to make you love differently, connect to people differently, or connect to the new things that you love to do, okay? And with the Justice card here, this says, this is for you. Okay. So don't be afraid if something doesn't work out. Don't be afraid if you were rejected from something. Don't be afraid if you applied for something and you didn't get it, because that may be spirit that is trying to redirect your path to something that you actually deserve and that is balance for you in your life. Okay. We never think, anytime we get rejected or we get rejected or we get denied from something, it always hurts. It's painful because obviously we wanted that thing, but it's just human nature that we are not going to feel good about that until the new thing comes through, right? That's just what it is. Until we can see why we rejected from something, it's never going to feel good. But if you can kind of temper yourself with this temperance energy and tell yourself, this is for my highest good. There's something that I cannot see that spirit or source is seeing, and I can't, and I just need to kind of go with the flow. All right. And then at the bottom of the deck, this is why I said it was so divine that the new life card was here at the bottom of the deck, because you will get new life. You will have a new beginning after this regenerative process. Okay. All right. So I hope that's helpful. I see a lot of people going through that kind of thing too, through personal readings, and it's scary. You got to train yourself. People are like, well, how do I do this? And how do I do that? You do have to train yourself. You can't just kind of say, I'm going to be more positive and just expect by saying it, it's going to happen. Like when I had to change from a negative thinking to positive, every single time I had a negative thought or said something negative, I would catch myself in my tracks and stop it and redo it and re-say it, rethink it, and tell myself. It was Literally, it was not a natural thing. You have to put action into those. You have to put the work. You have to do the work. And I kid you not, it was just one day, months later, I can't tell you how long it was. I remember stopping and thinking as something had happened. And my way of thinking naturally was just a more positive thought. And it caught me off guard. I don't know if my spirit guides made me aware of it. And I was just like, wow, it worked. Like it wasn't a when is this going to work? It was just constantly day in and day out. Every time I said something negative, I would catch myself and change it around. And, and then one day I woke up and then my just natural way of thinking was just more positive. And there's so many benefits to that. I see some of these like, law of attraction teachers saying like, you don't need to think positive to manifest. And you don't. You don't, right? You can call things into you. We're all magic. Your word is your wand. But I know that my quality of life got better when I started perceiving things differently. When I got out of a victim mentality, I wasn't a victim anymore. I wasn't, woe is me anymore. And why wouldn't you just want to live like that? People are so desperate to just get the shiny thing and not really work on their self-concept or how they view their life. So now you got this thing that grit and iron wanted to get, but your concept is still shitty, And so probably something's going to go wrong with that thing. Maybe that car is going to break down. Maybe this thing, what I'm saying? Instead of working on your mindset that all good things are always happening to me and you rarely run into problems anymore, you got to be patient. And I feel like that's where this temperance card came out first. You have to allow the metamorphosis to happen. You have to allow the change to happen. And then you enjoy your life so much more, when you're in a different frequency. Same thing with relationships. People want to jump from, they don't want to be alone. They can't be alone. They have to be in a relationship. So they will not take time to figure out what went wrong with that relationship. Why did I allow myself to be treated like that for so long? What, you know what I'm saying? Why did I attract that person? Why do I keep attracting this type of person? Nobody wants to take the time to undo those things. And so they jump right back into the same kind of relationship again. Same thing with friends. I posted something yesterday morning on my story about friendship and like looking around, because I went through a period isolation, no friends, and I needed that. Because people around me were snakes, and it kept seeming like I kept attracting people who were snakes. And now I look around and I have the best quality of people around me that I've ever had in my entire life. Like, people I can call who would show up for me at the drop of the dime, people who would offer their assistance without me having to ask, because us Aries, we have a big habit of freaking out when we have to ask people for things. I am guilty of that because I'm so hyper independent. I had to train myself. But guess what? It's easier to train yourself when you actually have people around you who don't bat an eyelash when you need help, right? It's so healing. So Aries, you're going through some sort of regenerative period, regeneration, and you need to kind of allow it to happen in divine timing. So it's not just happening, but you can also learn from it as well. You can see why you were there and now you're going to be here. Okay. Let's pull a 3-card spread real quick. Just see anything that's coming up on the week ahead. So it'll be a little time before I get back and do the 10-day reading. You got to be careful too. I mean, I love YouTube, obviously, love YouTube. But you got to be careful sometimes when you're getting your information from. And that's kind of why this year I went back to the basics and just started picking up books and reading lectures. Even though Neville Goddard's lectures are on YouTube, reading them from his own words, you kind of realize some things are tweaked on YouTube. Some things are changed. And I have this whole big, consciousness shift or awareness now of certain things. I'm like, dang, I should have reread this a long time ago or read this a long time ago. Hello, everyone. Let's see here. Anything Aries needs to know about coming up for this week ahead? 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Okay. So it seems like Aries, 10 of Wands can represent hard work. being very burdened, having a lot on your plate, okay? Things that you're trying to figure out and to do possibly by yourself, with maybe not asking for help. You need to ask for help, right? But this is also the ending of something that could have been difficult, okay? Especially because I'm seeing the Eight of Wands right after it. And the Eight of Wands is very fluid, okay? It's positive energy, it's movement, it's like all of a sudden all of these things are coming towards you after some sort of blockage or delay. Okay. Eight of Wands is a very passionate, positive influence and energy. It's your energy, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Aries energy, though, of movement coming in. So this could be communication coming in after something was stuck or stagnant. This could be opportunities coming in for you after something was not flowing. This could even be figuring something out and now being able to see your direction, your path after you didn't know which direction to go in. Okay. And the last card that came out is the Ten of Cups. So you start with the Ten of Wands where you had difficulties, and now you have Ten of Cups where you have an emotional fulfillment and connection. This could be within your home life. This is representing family, a happy house, happy family, happy life, relationships. But could also be feeling the full fulfillment of your desire in some way, shape, or form. So you could get some good news that leads to some sort of relief for you. Okay. That's beautiful. So I'm excited to see. I'm going to do a more in detail reading later today, but I do have to go get ready now. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for sitting and having coffee with me, and we'll chit chat later.